Hey everybody, it's CassyMonique. Excuse me if I don't talk as loud because my kids are actually in bed sleeping and I actually have time to do this video without a bunch of noise. Well, there's one kid up, my baby, he's upstairs in his room just playing with his little toys, but he's no trouble. It's the older two that makes it tough. But just a little update. My mouth for the past 2 days have been really dry. I mean, I have to keep like licking my lips and stuff and making sure I don't have any like, those nasty strings of saliva that you see in people's mouths. When I woke up this morning, I didn't have a headache or anything. I felt pretty normal. Still feeling weak though. Still feeling shortness of breath. Today I went to visit my mother in the hospital because she fell and broke her hip at work. And I was just talking to her, and it was nice because it was actually a vacation for me. But while I was out, I was looking at all the fast food restaurants and wanting to stop off because whenever I'm like by myself and I have the opportunity to do something for me, I tend to want to go and get food. Some people like to shop and do whatever, but I like to stop through a drive-through and go get a hamburger or some tacos or something like that. But I'm like, nah, man, I can't do that. I'm fasting. And then when I get to see my mom, they brought lunch in for her, and it was like a grilled chicken Caesar salad, and she had like some pudding, and I don't remember what else she had, but she was like, here, come over here, come eat some. And I'm like, no, it's okay. She's like, no, come on, come eat some. I'm like, no, it's all right. I don't want any. And she just kept pushing it. So I said, I'm fasting. And she said, oh, well, if you're fasting, then I respect that. And I was just like, whoa, she's not going to pressure me to eat. That's wonderful because you know how people they pressure you. They don't like eating alone. Because I have friends like that. Whenever they're eating something, they want you to eat with them so they won't feel bad or something. I don't know. But she left it alone. And then later on, I noticed that she barely touched the salad. And the salad looked so good. I'm like, oh man, if I was eating right now, I would tear that salad up. So I stayed there for about 4 hours. And then I came home. And when I got here, I realized that I was just drained. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was, getting dressed and getting in the car and then the drive. I don't know, but I worked up an appetite. I've been really, really hungry. I've been looking at a lot of food and stuff on Facebook. For some reason, I can't seem to stop. I tried to stop myself by just looking at clothes I want to buy, things I want to fit into for the summer. I was doing that earlier to try to stop myself from thinking about food. Um, so pretty much everything is still the same. I'm still weak. I'm still having shortness of breath. I'm still hungry. I still have no energy. And also last night, um, I woke up in the middle of the night and was up for quite a long time. So, I was pretty much up the whole entire night, and then I had to get up early and go see my mom. So I didn't get much sleep. And I tried to rest when I got home, and my kids just made that impossible. They're very close in age. They're only 12 months apart. So they're like best buddies. And they just run around and they play and they laugh and they have a good time. And it's really cute to me. But while I'm fasting, I just wish I could just go and lay down and not have to hear any noise. But that's just impossible for me. That's just not my life. Oh, and another thing, when I got on the scale this morning, I was disappointed because the scale was the same as it was yesterday. I didn't lose any weight overnight. So that was a bit disappointing, but I'm hoping for a nice surprise tomorrow. I'm hoping to get to the 160s. I don't think I'm gonna make it with only doing 7 days. I'm really debating on if I should push on past the 7 days. I should try to beat my goal of 9 days and maybe do 12 or 14 days. That's what I'm hoping to do if I'm strong enough, because right now I can just go in the fridge over here and I can go in the cupboards and, you know, just eat like crazy. That's what I want to do. This takes serious willpower to make it through a fast. I don't know how people fast for 30 days and 40 days. I've seen a video on YouTube where, you know, somebody had fasted for months. That's just, I can't imagine ever doing that. I'm not going to say I can't, because I didn't even think that I could fast for 1 day. Because the first time I fasted, my husband fasted with me. Well, it was actually his idea to fast. And I said, oh, I don't think I could even go 1 day without eating. And he and I together went 4 days. He hasn't fasted again with me because he felt weak also. And he didn't want to feel that way at work. So he just pretty much does the intermittent fasting. And, you know, that has been working for him. It didn't work so much for me, but I was impatient with it. I didn't stick to it long enough, and I want to lose weight as quickly as I can, so I'd rather just not eat. And this is by far the fastest way to get it done. So anyway, I'm going to get off of here, and I'm going to enjoy my peace and quiet while the kids are in bed. And I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Alrighty, bye-bye.